Question 13 is just a normal old inference question, and it doesn't try to hide it. It just asks us for something that we can find the support for inferring. And so as an inference question, just like all inference questions, we're looking for something that we can prove with information from the passage. This question does give us some help with what we're going to be looking for. It's something that's true in Cameron's era. But unfortunately, there isn't a specific paragraph or part of the passage that discusses that. Details about the era are kind of woven throughout the passage. So just like last time, we're going to have to go answer choice by answer choice, seeing what we can prove, but this time there's only going to be one that we can prove. So answer choice A, there was little interest in photographs documenting contemporary life. This is a good example of an answer choice that takes something that we know and goes too extreme with it. We know that Cameron was a part of a tradition called the fancy subject photos, but it never goes so far as to say that this is the only type of photos that people liked or that there was no interest in other types of photos. Just because one person was interested in this doesn't mean that other people weren't interested in other things. So we can't prove A. Answer choice B is the same thing as A. Photography was practiced mainly by wealthy amateurs. Cameron was a wealthy amateur, but I don't know that Cameron's way of doing it was the main way of doing it. In fact, she seems like maybe she's kind of weird. But regardless, I can't prove that this was the main way that photography was done. Answer choice C, publicity stills of actors were coming into vogue. Probably true, because I'm sure actors took advantage of whatever they could as soon as it became available. But this passage actually doesn't talk at all about publicity stills of actors. I don't know anything about them, so I can't pick C. D, there were no professional artist models. Again, this is taking something that we kind of know and going too far with it. We know that Cameron used amateurs. We don't know that other people didn't use professionals. We don't know whether professionals existed at all, so we can't say that there were no professional artist models. We just don't know. So once again, we're left with one answer which has to be the right answer. The time required to take a picture was substantial. So you would be forgiven if you had trouble tracking this down. It's a little subtle, the proof. But in the first paragraph, we're told that in photographs, unlike paintings, there are characters whose faces are blurred because they moved. If the camera blurs when you move, it takes time to take the picture. And at the same time, later on, they tell us about John the Baptist's, Lancelot's, and Guinevere's are characters who are trying desperately hard to sit still. If you have to try hard to sit still during the photograph, it must be taking some time for the photograph to be taken. So answer choice E is provable. All the others are almost disprovable or clearly wrong because they go too far. But either way, the answer is answer choice E.